Shalom, Shalom, giving all praises, honors, and glories unto Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Makakwadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught me this truth that rule well. Shalom to the elect, scattered through the four corners of the earth. My name is Kwadash Payah, and real quick, just to blow the trumpet on what's going on. Right, as you can see here, I got a New York Post, an article from the New York Post, with this man here, a foreigner, right, where it states, a migrant TikToker with 500,000 strong online following is offering his comrades tips on how to invade unoccupied homes and invoke quarters rights in the United States, right? So, apparently he came from Venezuela, and he's basically going on TikTok and went viral. I think it says it drew more than 3.9 million views. You know, invoking quote unquote criminal acts of getting other migrants to squat. That's what they're calling it, squatters. Those that, you know, sleep in other people's basements or garages or in their home facility, if you will. And it's not going to be much you can do about that, you know? And it's interesting because it's invoking violence, right? And we're not invoking violence online, first and foremost, you know? And that'll give a reason to crack down on these social media platforms for people like him that's invoking violence, which is also part of the famine of the word. And not only that, a lot of these migrants, they're about to go homeless in a mass scale in majority of the cities that they reside in. So what are they gonna do? Go figure, right? So they're not gonna have homes. So they're gonna take your shit. And that's what Yahweh Shah was speaking about, you know, divisions, and Astra was speaking about neighbor against neighbor, you know, invading one another for the lack of whatever they don't have. They're gonna invade what they can get their hands on, you know. So it's interesting how it's gonna play out, how it's playing out right now. You know, simultaneously giving reasons to many things, shutdowns, civil unrest, you know, you name it, right? But real quick, this is the book of St. Luke chapter 12, verse 51. It says, suppose ye that I have come to give peace on earth, I tell you, nay, but rather division. So that's division right there. And you got people complaining about how they sleeping in schools and things like that. Right? Let me see if there's more. Oh, apparently he was in Ohio. And then you have these purge laws that was passed. You know? And people's going to start seeing it become more in effect. It says, the firebrand influencer who lives with his partner and their baby daughter argued that the only way for his fellow migrants to escape living on the streets and not become a public burden is to invade unoccupied homes. So they're saying it's unoccupied, right? This guy needs to be charged with whatever crime. One angry critic wrote, pretty sure this is illegal, and I feel like he's encouraging others to engage in illegal activity, right? Someone else has said. And a lot of these law enforcements, I know there was a bill that just passed over here in Pennsylvania. They're not going to be active in a lot of calls real soon. You know? So 911 is gonna be out the window real soon. You know what I mean? And then on top of all that, on top of that, you have this eclipse, July, pardon me, April 8th, I believe it was April 8th. No, it's on April, first week of April. I know that. After this Passover coming, March 23rd, right when it starts. Then you got the Feast of Unleavened Bread throughout that week. You know, they're talking about inside scoop information where a lot of people are going to start trying to, say it the best way I can so they won't flag my channel. But during this eclipse, or after rather, a lot of people are going to start having these different ailments, and that's a way for them to shut shit down and let FEMA control the scene. Because FEMA was given power during when Trump was ruling. Right? So let's get another scripture. And then on top of invading houses, they're going to invade stores too. Because what? If you're homeless, how are you going to eat? So it's going to be a domino effect of events that's about to take place. Complete lawlessness, which is going to ultimately declare martial law to be on the scene. Why do you think the troops is in the subway stations? For their own health? No, it's a psychological psyops. Also, people are going to try to flee here and there. You won't be able to real soon. 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse... Damn, that was actually straight to the point. But we're going to start at 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands, meaning weapons. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Right? Because who's gonna come and save those that own those houses? You got a mass invasion with like 20 or 10 migrants in your front yard, in your backyard. You call the cops, they don't show up. And that's more of a reason for them to bring quote unquote public safety for these hazardous invasions and going on. But it's all systematically designed for this. Order out of chaos. Chaos is coming. For because of their pride, let's go up. Verse 17, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. So, you're not going to have that liberation to travel from state to state, country to country. Things are going to be locked down for these reasons, bro. We're trying to explain to people. You know what I mean? And that's, it's all prophecy. It's all prophetic. Right? For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. So, you're going to have a lot of mass people try to flee as well. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil you their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Great tribulation is coming. So yeah, man, just shedding some light on this, blowing a trumpet on it, cause it's chaos is coming. Chaos and disorder is coming, man. Everything people worked for, you know. It says laws regarding squatters, that's what they're calling them, exist in all 50 states, offering trespassers a wide range of protections. If they establish legal occupancies of a home, making it difficult for property owners to evict them. Oh shit. So, hey man, go figure, right? And then you just add this recently. Migrants plead with the Texas National Guard to be let in on a north embankment, which they so-called invaded, going through these fences, right? Yeah, they going through these fences with no weapons against. Come on, bro. Problem, reaction, solution. Anyway, with that, I'm gonna say shalom.